Hey guys, welcome to another video. On this episode, we'll be talking about ADT and the recent partnership with Google. Is this the time to buy ADT stocks? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Romel, and on this channel we talk about all things related to finance, investing, and building wealth. We discuss mindsets, strategies, techniques, and resources to help you in your journey to build wealth. ADT and Google announced their partnership with each other, and this has caused the stock price to go up from $8 to nearly $14. Now, a lot of you are thinking, what's in store for ADT, and is this the right time to buy? So to look at this stock, let's take a look at some of the investor relations info listed on ADT's website. All right, so let's take a look at some of the background information between ADT. If we look at Atom Finance, we see that the one-year performance has seen a great increase at 58.77%. The 5-day chart is showing that the price before the news release had ADT at around $9 a share. After the news came out, the stock shot up to around $16, and it's currently now, at the time of making this video, somewhere around $13.60. All right, when you go onto their website and you go under investor resources, you can see that they have two PDFs here that we'll take a look at. One is the featured presentation shown between ADT and Google. If we scroll through this, we see that it says some of the key facts. It says they have $450 million invested in ADT common equity. They have $150 million commitment in training, marketing, and technology solutions. And most importantly, they're looking for a long-term partnership agreement. And that's key, especially for us that are looking to really invest in the company and not just buy and sell and do some short trades. Here are some facts about ADT. It has 6.5 million total customers with over 3 million interactive customers. They provide professional service basically 365 days a year and 24 hours a day. In terms of what their company looks like from employees, they have about 20,000 employees, including 5,000 service professionals. Here's a good number. It says generating $5 billion of revenue with 80% contractually recurring. So that's money that you can see that's, getting brought in a recurring basis. All right, in terms of revenue by customer type, a bulk of their customers are residential. So you have 71% residential. All right, and in terms of their growth and their journey, you could see that it was founded in 1874. Along the way, they did a lot of different brand launches and acquisitions, and now currently their most recent is the August 2020 Google partnership. Here is why they think that the two companies make sense to partner. ADT has been America's most trusted security brand. It has the largest security system installed with 6.5 million customers. It has a national technician and customer service force, and it has best-in-class omni-channel sales and distribution capabilities. Google, for everything it's known, these are 4 specific qualities that make it very complementary to ADT service. One is that it's highly recognized customer technology brand. 2 is that it's the leading smart home platform with Google Assistant. 3, it's the leading AI and machine learning capabilities company. And 4 is that it has helpful home solutions, security, connectivity, entertainment, and energy. So ADT and Google Nest delivers fully integrated smart home automation solution to the market. All right, now it talks about some of its limitations. As you can see, they have many connected devices with limited integrations, multiple apps required for smart home automation, over-engineered and expensive systems, and many solutions too complex for the average consumer to do it yourself. I think one of the main benefits of Google is that they really are going to help streamline this process. It's going to bring it all into Google's Nest product. It's going to help make the systems easier and more accessible for everyone to both use and operate. And it'll help bring the cost of these systems down because Google is one of the largest forces in technology and this ever upgrading automation sector. All right, in terms of why it makes sense, you could see here that there's a large and growing market for security. Currently, there's only about 24 million of monitored homes. And according to this data, it looks like they have about 120 million in single family homes in the US. So that's a big number. It's not even 30% covered. And in terms of the smart home market, you could see here that estimated they have in 2018 it's a $13 billion market, where in 2023 they think it's going to grow more than double at 33 billion. All right, here are some milestones that they want to strive for. The first one is integration, so it's really combining both ADT and Google into a coherent solution. Second is to innovate, so they're going to try to develop and launch next generation professional install platform, and they're going to try to launch some new home products. And the third is reimagine. So how are they going to make this product um, more intelligent and more service enabled? And so that's, I think, where this Google partnership is really going to shine, in that it's going to take ADT to the next level and really bring about the future of both automation and security. So here's a quick summary of the Google investment. ADT, transactional terms. It's a long-term partnership. Google is investing $450 million to acquire 6.6% of ADT's shares with a 3-year lockup period. 300 million combined commitment in training, marketing, technology solutions, and it's subject to achievement of certain milestones. So that's a big thing to note, is that they have to reach some of these milestones. Timing and closing. Investment and commercial agreements were finalized on 7/31, and stock sales expected to close during the third quarter of 2020. Basically, what we want to see for the featured presentation. The next slide I'll pull up is the ADT conference call. All right, this was held on May 7th, 2020. You could see that they are up in free cash flow by 2 million. Although it's not a huge number, it's still up, which is good. We always want to see positive increases. Here's a big one. ADT had momentum heading into the COVID-19 crisis. So commercial organic growth of 10% through February, 6% for the first quarter. And there's been significant new additions of residential customers. All right, current environment highlights resiliency of our business model. Recurring contractual revenue model, strong cash flow generation, flexibility in expenditures, and ample liquidity, and no significant near-term debt maturities. And last but not least, successfully navigating COVID-19 crisis while positioning the business for 2021 and beyond. All right, guys, that's a quick summary of the ADT and Google partnership. What do you guys think? Does it make sense for you guys to invest in ADT now? Currently, the shares are at around $14, so it's not that expensive. If you're looking to just add a couple of shares to your portfolio, you can go ahead and buy some full shares since it's relatively inexpensive. Remember, I think one of the best things about this partnership is that they said it's long term. So that means if you're really looking to get in and invest, then they're saying that they're really looking to bring ADT on board so that they could really advance their home security sector. All right, guys, and like everything else, if you're not sure about ADT and you don't want to buy the individual stock, then one of the things I preach a lot about is hedging your bets and trying to prevent yourself from feeling the market volatility of just owning one stock, right? And the best way to do that is by using an ETF. ETF is an exchange traded fund. It's basically one stock that has a whole bunch of holdings in many companies. So that way, if one company goes down or the share price decreases, then you're protected in the sense that there's a whole bunch of other companies held within the ETF. The first ETF I'd like to recommend is one called Global X Internet of Things ETF, ticker symbol SNSR. It currently has around 5% of its holdings in ADT. Other than investing in ADT, this SNSR is a great ETF to look at because it really talks about, or it really looks at the future of the internet. Some of their other holdings include Skyworks Technologies, Advantech, Dexcom, ST Microelectronics, Garmin. So there's a whole bunch of tech companies in there other than just ADT. This is one of the ETFs that's probably going to ride the wave once the 5G connectivity gets implemented. All right, and the next ETF I'd like to mention is called the Principal Shareholders Yield Index ETF, ticker symbol PY. For this ETF, it currently has ADT as its top holding at 4.29%. This is another great ETF to look at, and it's only priced at $28.49. ADT seems like it's a great company, and based on its quarterly report, it looks like it's showing some earnings. Right, it was up about 1 million in total revenue, which is good. It's positive, and that's despite being, um, you know, have gone through the COVID-19 crisis. I think seeing a partnership with Google is definitely a good sign, and seeing the word long term is even a better sign for the company. So I'll probably put a couple of dollars into ADT just to see where it goes. But I'm big on diversification and ETFs. So if you're not looking to just buy ADT outright as one share, then take a look at those other two ETFs I mentioned. Those are some other good ways to invest in not just ADT but a whole bunch of other tech sector companies. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be investing in ADT, and are there other companies that you think I should look at regarding ETFs that have ADT as one of their holdings? Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.